Hey runners, Steve Tooley here, the Faithful Runner. For a lot of us, running is just right around the corner within the next month. Maybe some of you have already started your running plan, but for a lot of us, we're getting into our training season, getting ready for our spring races. So today I've put together 13 things that are great to know before you run your first half marathon. To start off, pick the right training plan. You can find a lot of free training plans at like Runner's World. Jeff Galloway has some great ones. Hal Higgin has some great training plans for a half marathon. You definitely need a mileage plan and a schedule plan to keep you on track, to keep you going. For example, my training program is a 12-week program. I run 5 to 6 days a week. However, if this is your first half marathon, you may want to get into a 20-week program. Number 2, your weekly long run. Now, with this being your first half, your long run miles should start out around 4 or 5 miles. Just continue increasing your long run miles over the course of your training program. Now, the long run for many beginner runners is one of the biggest mental challenges I have in running. It can be lonely, boring, and exhausting. Number 3 is nutrition, and this gets a little complicated. Nutrition is definitely the other half of your training plan. Fueling your body for 13.1 miles is definitely important. So it's not only important to fuel yourself for race day, but throughout your training as well. The nutrition program I use is a daily 50, 25, 25. Now the 50 is a 50% carbs for your calorie intake. 50% carbs, 25% protein, 25% fat. Now to figure out how many calories you should take in a day, you take your weight times 13. Now if you want to lose weight, you just drop 500 calories from your daily caloric intake. 500 calories a day for the 7 days a week is 3,500 calories. 3,500 calories equals 1 pound lost. Now when you get into your training program on your run days, you're going to want to make up for the calories burned because you still need to keep your body fueled for pushing distance. Now an example is, I weigh 196 pounds. You take 196 times 13, that equals 2,548 daily calories. Now if I want to drop a pound a week, I'm going to reduce my calories to 2,048. So 1 mile of running equals 100 calories burned. If I was to go out and run a 15-mile long run, I've burned 1,500 calories. I would need to add that 1,500 calories to my daily caloric intake. That brings my calorie intake up to 3,548 for the day. That is 1,774 carb calories, 887 protein calories, 887 fat calories. And with this formula, you're still going to lose a pound a day because you're dropping the 500 off your daily caloric intake. So now that I've confused the crap out of you with a bunch of numbers, we'll move on to number 4. Number 4 is stay hydrated. More than 60% of the human body is made of water, which means while staying hydrated while running is very important. We all intake and expel water differently. Hydrating early and often is key, and you need to monitor your urine color. The lighter the urine, the better hydrated you are. So pay attention to your pee. Number 5 is tapering. Tapering after months of training, every first half marathoner should practice. This is the time period in the final months leading up to your race, in which your mileage is dramatically reduced. The taper allows your body a chance to recover before your race. Number 6, rest and sleep. Rest is just as important as running while training for your half. Getting enough sleep, taking rest days, and respecting the taper are the 3 main components of rest. Proper rest while training will lead to better and faster recovery, which will lead to better and faster running. Number 7, pay attention to your pace. Conversational pace is where you want to be on your long run. You want to be able to breathe easy. If you can pass the talk test, you're at the right speed. Number 8, I would say don't change anything. And what I mean by that is on race day, you should wear exactly what you wore during training. To change shoes or clothing could hinder your running experience. You've got 13.1 miles to run. You want to be as comfortable as possible. If it worked during training, it's best for race day. Number 9, don't count the miles. Running is physical, but there's a big percentage of running that's mental. Counting miles you have left can be discouraging and frustrating. Make each mile your goal. When you reach mile 8, mile 9 is your set goal. This just makes it feel like you're reaching your destinations faster. Number 10, time means nothing. For your first half marathon, simply run to reach the finish line. Don't worry about pace per mile or setting any PRs. Your first half marathon should be getting through 13.1 miles and having the satisfaction of reaching the finish line. And what a feeling that will be. Number 11, research the race. Study a course map, find out when and where the watering stations are, And many race websites will have videos on their site, and a lot of these videos are a POV, a point of view, perspective of someone running the course. This way you know what to expect from the course on race day. Number 12, be proud of yourself. Training can be very discouraging and disappointing. When you're out there grinding the miles and pushing your body to its limits. And because of that, you deserve a little pat on the back. Be confident and proud because you are now a long distance runner. And number 13, your first race day. The first race day will most likely be filled with many different emotions. You put in the training and hard work every day of every week. You followed your nutrition and hydration plan. You grinded out the miles all the way up to this day. Enjoy the run and enjoy the event. And what an event it'd be to see that many people gather together in one place to run a race. You've earned it and deserve it. Now enjoy your training, be safe, and good luck, runners. Happy New Year.